Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today I am here to react to a video that was on the Reddit of Without a Crystal Ball. It is called A Walk Down Envious Lane. I think that it's very telling, so if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so this video was sent to me a couple of times and I have watched it once. I decided to share it with you guys because I think that it's very interesting. Just to let you guys know, this Katie, the platinum blonde Katie that was digging into Tati and doing all of this stuff, I wasn't around for this time in her YouTube career. I didn't discover her until late May. It was like late May of last year, 2020. Once she started covering the Micah and James Stauffer situation. I know a lot of you also discovered her in the same way. Some of you discovered her other ways, but I have heard from numerous people that they discovered Katie the same way I did. So I didn't know this Katie, and oh boy, I'm glad I didn't know this Katie because I didn't last very long with her anyway. If I would have seen this as a brand new subscriber, I would have seen the door right away because this... Let me talk to you guys for a second about jealousy on YouTube. This is something I've seen from a handful of creators, and I think that it's one thing to have some jealousy but not show it. I think that once you start showing it, it can become very ugly. And it really just shows your subscribers what an ass you are, in my opinion, because as human beings, we can be jealous. That is not a question. But when you're showing jealousy in this way towards a fellow YouTuber, when now in current day, you're standing up on your soapbox saying that we need to be nice to each other and all of the good things, it really just makes me laugh. Honestly, you guys, like some of this stuff is so comical. Instead of trying to make sense of it, I just laugh. And that's what I would encourage you guys to do as well, because it is like mental gymnastics trying to figure out, well, why did she say this one day and that another day? And what was she thinking then? Like, who cares? You'll drive yourself crazy trying to sort out someone like this. So just laugh about it. Watch my videos. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. You know, if you don't want to go to her channel, that's fine. Like, I hear that from many people. Feel free to use my comment section as a sounding board because obviously, unless your comment is way, way, way vile, I'm not going to delete it. Y'all can have your opinions. It's all good. So I wanted to share this with you guys in case you haven't seen it. Maybe some of you were subscribers of hers during this period. Let me know that too. I would be interested. So we're going to watch this. It's not a very long video, so I hopefully won't keep you guys here too long, but let's get started. Oh, before we get started, I wanted to finish my thoughts on jealousy. With being jealous of a fellow YouTuber, all that you're doing is stunting your own growth, because instead of putting your energy towards making better content, building better relationships with your subscribers, coming up with new video ideas, filming those videos, putting the proper research into the topics that you're talking about so that you're not just, you know, reading off Twitter or some you know, In Touch Weekly when you come to your channel with the video. If you're focusing your energy in the right ways, you can still have that little bit of jealousy in the back of your mind because we're all human, but instead of putting the energy towards tearing someone else down and just annihilating them for no good reason, Tati never did anything wrong to Katie. Tati wasn't, now don't get me wrong, I will say Tati wasn't per se problematic. She had some times that she was problematic, but Katie could have reported on those things and kept it moving. It never had to turn into what it did. Tati was over there doing her little makeup stuff. She had a good following. Once she became problematic, report on those things, but keep it moving. You know, you can say Tati is sketchy and Tati is weird or whatever, but we all know that her reporting false facts and building a false narrative against Tati and her husband is what got her in the place that she's in. So let's watch this and see.
Your idea is so you're really just going to trust some random Joe on, I don't know, in California, that they're selling you Halo Beauty. And it's
so at first she wants to pitch this oh, why would you trust any influencer? But she can't help herself and let everyone know that it's actually Tati that she hates and not just all influencers.
And it's going to make your eyeballs have sunglasses in your brain. You know,
it's going to make your eyeballs have sunglasses in your brain. What in the fuck does that mean? I seriously want to know. What does that even mean? Don't get it twisted. I don't believe in beauty vitamins or anything like that. But if you're gonna, voice your concerns over beauty supplements and vitamins, at least let's have a conversation like an adult and not like a 9-year-old girl saying, sunglasses in your brain or whatever the hell she just said.
Where do people come up with this and why do they trust these humans? These are the things that keep me up at night. Yes, Tati is definitely another one who has a lot going on and has done a lot. And Tati hasn't even rebounded, you guys. She is still losing thousands of subscribers every single day. Peter Mon did a video about her yesterday, and I think I said this yesterday. It was trying to say why is everyone not interested in her? She's boring. She has nothing to offer in her make.
Do you think that applies to Katie right now? She's boring. She has nothing to offer. She's losing subscribers. People have lost interest because she has a toxic community and disrespects her own subscribers and members. And maybe the icing on the cake is that she's boring.
Makeup skills are subpar. So bad.
Makeup skills are subpar. I don't think that Tati is a makeup by Mario, but I think that she knows how to put a makeup look together. Let's be real. This is the problem. If you're gonna give criticism to someone, don't come to the table with nonsense criticisms. Don't pull stuff out of your ass just to be able to have something to say.
She doesn't know how to blend. She doesn't know how to match her skin tone. And she obviously gets a ton of PR and fails to disclose it.
As far as, first let's talk about the blending thing again. I don't think that Katie is the one that should be criticizing anyone's makeup artistry, skill set level, whatever. Matching her skin tone, I don't know about that. I know a lot of the beauty gurus will wear a shade darker than they really are because they self-tan their body and not their face. So they're trying to match the foundation to their chest and their body. That's a personal preference. And thirdly, as far as receiving PR and not disclosing it, I don't know that Tati was ever really called out for that. I know that she would always do huge PR unboxings. Now, if we're talking about, Sephora sent me this in PR. Every single video, I'm not going to say, Sephora sent me this in PR last May. I'm going to use it in my video. A lot of the beauty gurus will put an asterisk in the description box of their video to indicate this was sent to me by the company. Sponsorships are the things that you need to be fully disclosing. And I know that there's been a few beauty gurus and influencers called out for that over the years. And I fully stand behind that. Do not do a sponsored video and not disclose that it's sponsored. That's just bottom of the barrel for me. Just be honest. People are going to find out the truth and then they're going to be super mad because they've been lied to. But as far as PR goes, you do PR unboxings and you're not going to every single product that you use, especially someone the size of Tati, who could do multiple makeup looks with all products that were sent to her in PR. Every little thing she picks up, she's not going to say, remember guys, last September Sephora sent this to me, this was sent in PR. No, nobody operates like that. Sounds like Katie is jealous that she's not getting PR, doesn't have the expertise that Tati had. These comments are pure jealousy, in my opinion.
But always says, I'm not sponsored. I'm just making this video out of the goodness of my heart. Sure you are, Tots.
You guys. She has such a vile personality. When this side of her comes out, it is just oozing in toxicity and negativity. Now, disclosing a sponsored video and disclosing if something was sent to you in PR are two completely different things. Now, she's going to try to say that Tati does sponsored videos and didn't disclose them. A, show the receipts, show us the proof before you accuse someone of doing that. But B, go back to my previous comments on every single product. I don't have to say this was sent in PR. It might be indicated in the description box, but I'm not going to every single product say, hey guys, just remember this was sent to me by Becca Cosmetics last Christmas. It's not how it works. And this is again another great example of her not being educated in how to deliver criticisms. If you want to come to the table with cold hard facts and present them, educate yourself and be prepared to show the receipts before you just throw these allegations out at someone.
So, are you seriously talking to me, MJ? Because if you are, you can just leave. I was being, she had a meltdown on Snapchat, did she?
So this girl, MJ, said, I can't deal with the girl's voice. She's a grown woman, isn't she? Tati, or KJ thought that this girl, MJ, was talking to her. And of course, instead of saying, hey, are you talking to me? And allowing her to answer, Katie just wants to say, are you talking to me? If you are, then you can leave. You're a hater. Get out.
Should we see? I don't see anything. Did she delete her Snapchat? I subscribed to her.
If you can't stand her so much, then why do you subscribe to her Snapchat? Just to keep tabs on her? That's a little weird.
I can't find it. She's been having some like crazy Oh, is that what we're talking about? Is Tanya's voice? Was it on Instagram Live? I don't see anything on Snapchat. Maybe. Oh, she did have a meltdown. She cried on...
Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Before we get into today...
It was on Snapchat.
You guys, I hate to be petty, but I feel like back when this video was going on, this is when, to me, I could be wrong, I feel like her Minnesota accent is so much thicker than it is now. She does the Snapchat. like that. It's very, very prominent in this video. I don't know if she's done something to get rid of it in more recent videos or what's going on, but it's almost like she speaks in a completely different way back then, and it wasn't even that long ago.
That's weird. Is her Snapchat gone? I don't even know. I don't watch the viewer's voice. I don't watch Rich Lux. I don't really watch any of those guys because they are so ugh. But let me see. Drama.
What a way to deliver a criticism on why you don't watch someone. They're ugh. What is that?
Investigator has it.
Drama, make sure you go. Like there's not like heavy like running and the sound of what a child thinks the sound of a car makes. You know what I'm saying? Guys, it's been. Honestly, I kind of feel like I want to throw a tantrum right now, but I know I'm just overtired. It's just literally this trip has been like go, go, go. My grandma not being well, we spent time with her.
Can you hear that?
She's in Canada, so it was like a whole journey of us all together to go see her. And it's been a heavy trip for my whole family. It's just, it's a hard time, and there's just so much going on with all of us being so far apart. And soaking up as much time as we could together, like literally every night.
So Jessie Bear put in the chat, the drama channels hate Katie, LOL. I think that really speaks to her internet footprint in even back during this time. They probably couldn't stand her because of the way that she's carried herself and the way that she is so toxic towards fellow creators. So I don't necessarily know that they hated her, but they probably avoided her like the plague for good reason.
And we've just stretched it. And then those of you with kids know, they're on their own schedule and on their own terms. So when they start screaming at 6 a.m. and you've gone to bed at 3, it's like, oh, here we go again. But it was so good. It's actually too quiet right now.
I did see that, MJ. Sorry.
Uncomfortable because there's not heavy running and the sound of what a child thinks the sound of a car makes. You know what I'm saying? I miss them so much. Anyway, I think that my brain was just zonked, and she thought she needed 2 videos today. That's not what the plan was, because I have pre-filmed so that I could be in Seattle and still have content for you guys. So hang tight. The beginner's makeup brush kit, which is a really, really good video. It's so cute. A cute makeup look, a guided beginner's brush set, step by step. That is coming. That will be up very soon, and I'll be back on here, hopefully looking a little more alive to share that it's on.
What is the point of her playing this too? This is not even a video worth reacting to. It's like she has to just insert her negativity into anything that Tati did. This only confirms how she would go out of her way to just give nastiness to Tati. And you guys, I will remind you, I'm not a fan of Tati. Not at all. Never have been. So for me, I'm coming at this as someone who sees Tati as problematic at times, but I'm certainly not a fan of her. But I also realize what's unfair is unfair, and what Katie did to her time and time and time again was completely uncalled for. And that is not what a commentary channel does when they're discussing fellow YouTubers, ever.
My channel with you guys. All right, I'll see you guys soon. All right, you guys, so the video is successfully up. A lot of you guys are enjoying it. Thumbs up for that. I really appreciate it. I am now, the chaos, the no sleep, all of that.
Oops, she's gonna cry.
A hole in my heart.
So the rest of this video is pure mean girl behavior. This is really gross in super, super telling. When Katie wants to cry and have people give her attention and listen to her story and all of this, Tati gets upset over a toy that was left in her handbag from her nephew. And the joy that Katie is getting over seeing Tati cry is alarming, to say the least.
See my family, I went to clean out my purse, and Logan left one of his trucks, and
She's crying.
I literally teared
Okay, hold
up.
on. What happened? She was crying because somebody left something in her purse.
Okay, and you were crying that you ignored 4 C&Ds. You're in the middle of a fucking lawsuit that is going to bleed you of any wealth that you had, and you want people to feel sorry for you. That your channel is tanking because of everything that you've done on YouTube. But Tati can't cry over her nephew leaving a toy in her handbag.
I am now like the chaos, the no sleep, all of that. There's this like big hole in my heart, missing my family. I went to clean out my purse, and Logan left one of his trucks.
She's crying about a truck.
I don't know, I literally teared up, and I was just like, I miss my family so much. Logan, I'm sure your mommy will show you this snap. I have your truck. I'm going to get it to you. I will mail it to you. I had the best time. With these babies, they're the best. Anyway, video is up. I am trying to chill out, like trying to, I slept in kind of after waking up early, which is always weird. Just trying to chill. I'll be checking in on comments, and yeah, that's it.
Why so much joy?
That wasn't even really like her melting down. That was just her being really cringe and stupid. And,
So, Tati being upset is cringe and stupid. That is alarming. That is an alarming response. I do not know why anyone would continue to support someone who does this.
Oh, she says that she wants kids all the time, but then she's complaining about kids getting up at 6 in the morning.
That's none of your business. Not your business to commentate on, oh, well, she says she wants kids, but then she doesn't know, she doesn't get it. Like I've said before, there are many, many things that commentary channels and drama channels can talk about, but we all kind of know the line of what not to cross. And it's like Katie does like a bungee leap over the line and just digs from there.
Who stays up until 3 when they have children, for Christ's sake? My kid is up at 5 every damn day. I am never, like, that's not even a meltdown. It's like, I don't even know. She's always like having a spaz about her uploads and about her videos and everything not being perfect. And like literally no one cares about your stupid review videos. You have bad makeup skills and you act like a 12-year-old trapped in a 37-year-old's body, and you're a 37-year-old woman that apparently has had so much work done. You look like you're 45.
Why is anyone supporting this? Can someone tell me that? Why? I don't care if you can't stand Tati. These kinds of comments are above and beyond disgusting. As far as her commenting on, nobody cares about the review videos and the, tutorials or whatever, I would say numbers don't lie. Let's look at the engagement on a channel like Tati. Let's also, while we're at it, not that it's even comparable, let's look at the views and the engagement on Katie Joy's channels. The numbers don't lie, the engagement doesn't lie. And as far as her saying that Tati has had all this work done and acts like a 12-year-old, these aren't talking points. These aren't conversation starters. You just sound like a fucking mean girl.
She looks so much older than her actual age. She just exactly, makeup minion. Tati acting like she got problems. Tati has no problems. Well, she's got lots of problems. She likes to hide them from everybody. Yeah, I do.
But don't worry, Katie Joy is gonna just make everything up and let everyone know about all the problems.
Do not. She's got some serious problems that she just likes to get deleted, as evidenced by the 3 cease and desist letters that she sent to me, which were copyrighted. Seriously.
What kind of, well, that's kind of a dumb question. I was going to say, what kind of logical person gets 3 C&Ds and chooses to ignore them, but then snarks about it and thinks that it's funny and thinks that she is doing big things? I'm ignoring her. She can't touch me. They'll never sue me. Ooh, this aged like milk.
It said, these letters are copyrighted and you cannot disseminate them without threat of legal action. A letter is copyrighted.
This little voice that she does really reminds me of when Critical K mocks other people when she's talking to them or reading about them. I cannot stand the overly done, obnoxious voice. Can we just not do that, please?
You effing kidding me? So redonk. So that's the skinny about Ray. Tati is boring, and even her meltdowns are boring. Like, even when Tati tries to be interesting, she's boring.
So boring that she decided to incorporate them into her live stream.
Hi, everyone.
All right, whatever. I can only take so much of toxic bullshit in a given day. But I would say that the jealousy in those 2 little clips was absolutely out of control. And I really don't understand why, after exhibiting this behavior, here's kind of the conclusion that I'm coming to. I constantly ask myself, if people knew about this behavior, why would they continue to support her thereafter? And I think on YouTube, a lot of times is what happens is the people who continue to follow you, even though you are vile and, you know, exhibiting gross behavior, they are of a similar mindset. And that's why to them, it's acceptable, it's entertaining, it's funny, even though you're being grossly irresponsible by what you're doing, and you're showing your ass by getting 4 C&Ds and ignoring them, and continuing to run this narrative that everyone's out to get you and poor me and all of this kind of stuff. So I think a lot of the people that are still supporting her and even continue to support her back then are mean girls to a certain degree, just like she is, and therefore they find her as entertaining, that is valuable to them because they're mean and miserable just like she is. So those are my thoughts on that. And you guys, this is a good reminder, when you discover a new YouTuber, if you are so inclined to, and you want to know who you're supporting, I would recommend you guys doing something that I should have done a long time ago. When you find a YouTuber, go back and look at their old videos. Figure out what they were talking about back then. You know, go and look on their social media, whatever social media they have. Do they act the same on social media as they do in their YouTube videos? I'll tell you guys, a lot of people do not act the same on Twitter. Twitter can be a shitstorm for some YouTubers, and it can expose them for who they really are. And if you want to know who you're supporting, do a little bit of research. It doesn't take very long. Just watch a handful of their old videos and look on social media. And if you still like what you see, then you can feel a little bit better about giving that person your subscription and your consistent views and engagement on their videos. So that's my thoughts on this. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.